What's good, my me? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit tie. You already know what time it is. Now let's go. Okay, guys. Now what is going on? Now if you don't already know, and as you can see from the video, it seems that Chip or Chipmunk, whatever you want to call him, and BUGZY MALONE have officially squashed the beef. And this isn't just any type of orange squash. This isn't Robinson's. This isn't Ribena. This is serious squashing. They've squashed it to the point where they're jumping on a track together. And I'm like, huh? This guy, the same guy that called you a waste man, the same guy that called you a, not gonna say the word, but I'm sure your minds can imagine what profanic word goes well with head. The same guy that said you were a drop lip monkey. Like, what? What was you thinking? I'm so confused, but you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down this whole thing, but you already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe to be up to date every time I drop a banger like this one, and hit that noti, because you ain't in it, so you can be the first to know when one of these comes out. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. But yeah, as you can see from the clip, it shows that Chip and BUGZY have a song coming out, and it's coming out on Thursday, the 7th of January, 2021. Now, if you're not familiar with the history of beef between these two, I'll give you a brief rundown. It was intense, okay? It was very intense. It started off in 2015 from Chip's fire in the booth on Charlie Sloth, and it basically just supernova exploded into multiple diss songs, like back and forth. So many people got involved. Skepta got involved. He was beefing Devilman. This person got involved. Tiny Temper got involved. All these different people got involved. It was basically one of the most highly publicized UK beefs in a very long time. But then in 2017, I believe Giggs was having a Christmas dinner, and I think both BUGZY and Chip were invited, and they appeared to have squashed their beef by that point because they posted a picture of them together at the event. And I'd heard rumors that they were on like civil terms rather than being, you know, the best of buddies again. And I actually heard that, and by the way, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. I have no proof of this. I'm just saying what I've heard. But I heard that Jammer was actually an instrumental factor in resolving the beef, but don't quote me on that. But what I heard was basically that he was like having some motive or something, and he said, oh, that BUGZY's pulling up, like, what are you on or whatever, and then him and BUGZY sat down and talked through the issue and whatever, and realized they were just beefing for the sake of beefing. I think Chip said this in an interview according to my source, but again, all alleged. I don't know if that's true, but that is what I've heard. But yeah, they realized that the beef was pointless, and then they were cool. But now it seems like they've taken it a step further, and they're now coming out with a whole collab together. Meaning that they're in the studio at the same time, spitting bars together in a cohesively. Meaning he's in the studio and he's there. In fact, they're in the same vicinity together recording. Like, honestly, I can't believe it. Now, personally, I think this is a bit crazy. The amount of disses that flew back and forth between these two was insane. The amount of diss tracks, the amount of disrespect, everything was diss. It was just diss all around. BUGZY came to Chip's hood in Tottenham and he filmed a diss track. I don't know, man. I'm not from the streets or anything, but I don't know. I don't know if I could be cool with someone after all that. After everything that's happened between them, I don't know. Maybe I'm just petty. I'm probably just petty. I'm probably just petty. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or not. But I don't know. After everything that happened, I wouldn't think that I could be cool with someone like that ever again. And I think for me personally, what would make me less reluctant to squash it is the fact that no matter what, no matter whether we squash it or not, those videos will always be online forever. There's always going to be a video of you calling me a dickhead. Like, there's always going to be that bit. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I could just be having the best day ever, and someone could send me that video 10 years later, be like, "I remember this," and my mood will be gone. So, and then even if we're calling together, someone sends me that video of you calling me a dickhead 50 times in a video, I'll be looking at you a bit funny, regardless of how long it was. I don't know, but nonetheless, I think that this is good for the culture. You know, they beef, they reconcile their differences. It didn't go to like a violent place or a place of physical hurt. No one got killed in the process like in some other beefs in America and stuff. So yeah, I think this is a good move. It sets a great example for a lot of MCs coming up. You know, like it doesn't always have to be, you know, F that person for life. I'm a huge, you know, advocate for let's make peace, not war. So this is a great step in that direction. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Are you excited for new music to come out between Chip and BUGZY? Or do you think that this was a move that they shouldn't have made and that they should stay enemies forever? And once someone beefs with you, once you got beef, it's beef for life. And also, do you think that this kind of sours their beef down a little bit? Like it kind of distills it, kind of waters it down? Do you look at that beef they went through in 2015, 2016 and bit of 2017 the same way? Or do you think that it doesn't matter? You know, once it's there, it's solidified in time, regardless of whether they make up or not. You let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subs. You already know what time it is. My Instagram's gonna be right there, Twitter's gonna be right there. And yeah, stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?